Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sasquatch Speaks. I am Sasquatch, otherwise known as Gavisas. I want to apologize again for the shortened, abbreviated, ultra-fast episode that was uploaded yesterday, very late at night. I think it finally went live at like 11:54, something like that. So just in under the wire. But yeah, I've kept my streak alive. Yes, but I think I'm allowed a little bit of leeway for just do my birthday. So, who cares? Anyway, today I'm going to depart from even the abnormal things that I normally do, and which is a weird thing to say. But I'm going to preface what I've said, what I'm about to say, by saying this. As I've mentioned before, I am a Christian. And so I take a lot of the teachings from the Bible very seriously. And I'm going to give you one of them, but most Christians don't even agree with this, and it's a very lighthearted thing. You don't have to take it seriously. It's not going to change your life, unless you're like me, in which case, yes, it will definitely change your life. It won't make you question anything that you believe otherwise. Okay. Opening the Bible up. And starting here in Genesis chapter 2. In verse, let's start with verse 15, Let's go. It says, "And the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die." And then skipping ahead to chapter 3. Chapter 3. And verse 17, this is after Adam has broken the rule that God set for him in chapter 2. It says, don't eat the tree. He ate the tree. He's an idiot. Okay, let's moving on. And in chapter 3, verse 17, "And unto Adam he said, Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, Thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field." Now, this stuff happened. This is not good. But, there's some things that happen along the way, and it's just kind of one of those things. God told you to do this, and you didn't do it, and move along, and thou shalt eat of the herb of the field, and all that sort of stuff. But then you move on a little bit farther. There's all the generations of Adam, and he begat Cain and Abel, and Cain killed Abel, and he begat Seth, and it goes on and tells you all the sons of Seth, and goes on, and they lived X amount of years. Methuselah lived 960 some odd years, I don't even remember. I think it's 964. But that's not really the point. The point here. Yeah. Nope, he lived 969 years. Okay. Just had to make sure. Apologize for the page flipping in the background. It's just one of those things that happens. Anyway. Skipping on, there's all those generations of people, and God said, man is evil. God sent a flood. The flood killed all of mankind. And millions upon millions upon millions of people died. I'm assuming, because it says that all these different generations, and there's a bunch of generations here, and it says that they lived and they begat this person and sons and daughters, and then, it tends to mean when the sons meet the daughters, they kind of get together, and then, you understand how that happens. Hopefully. If not, then you're too young to be watching this channel, and you should go find something else to do, or talk to your mom and dad about how you got here. Anyway. In Genesis chapter 9, verse, it's verse 3. We'll back up a little bit before that. You don't have to be following along. You can take my word for it. I do recommend you look it up, because, that's another story. Anyway, so after the flood, all these millions upon people have died. And Noah and his family have survived with 2 of each kind of animal in the ark. And in Genesis chapter 9, let's start in verse 1. "And God said, Bless Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the field, And upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea, into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. Aha! I like this. We're going to stop right there. Like I said, we're not going to give you some grand, deep, meaningful, insightful thing which shall change your life forever today. Probably won't ever on this channel because I'm not very good at that sort of thing. But the point that I want to make here is thank God for the flood. And I came to this realization yesterday while I was sitting there trying to choke down a salad before I had my nice blackened salmon at a very nice restaurant, which is like just around the corner here. I would tell you the name of it, but then you might be able to figure out where I live, which would not necessarily be a bad thing, just may not be something I want to, people to know in general, because there's weird people out there. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I am, in the most clear definition of suffering, I am this. Just like, like the stuff that's in the vegetables. I don't like it. I'm just like, oh God, why do I have to eat this? And it's just there, and it's on my fork, and it's like, oh crap, it's on my fork. Now it has to go into my mouth. I don't want this to happen. This is a bad situation. Why did I? And the thing is, when I go to restaurants, I do not order salads. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go there. I'm going to go order something else. And the guy comes out, here's a special. I'm like, oh, blackened salmon. That's amazing. Let's get the blackened salmon. Wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Do it. Good. Got it. He said, okay, what kind of salad would you like to go with that? I'm like, a salad? There wasn't anything you said there about salad, but you gotta get your money's worth, right? I'm like, okay, well, I think the last one I had was like 5 years ago or something like that. And I suppose it's about time for me to think about having another one, maybe. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll suffer through it. Got it. And so he brings it out, and it's just lettuce. There's some other stuff in there that I couldn't identify. Don't really care to either. Just there's some cucumbers. Those weren't too bad, but just 2 of them. And all the rest was just lettuce. And like, crap. Why? What did I do to deserve this? It's my birthday. I shouldn't have to be forced to eat this. But you soldier on. Trying to be polite, and so you. Choom. It makes that sound too. Maybe not quite so forcefully, but it just makes that sound when you put the fork in. Just. Choom. Great. Lift it back up, put it inside. You try and swallow it down, there's still like lettuce all between your teeth and everything else. There's leaves in your mouth. It's like any other time that you can say that there are leaves in your mouth, it's a mistake. Something bad has happened. You have fallen down in the woods and are currently eating the terrain. But in this case, it's okay. It's a salad. Wonderful. I'm so happy. No, I'm not. Screw you. Yes. Anyway, so I get through most of the salad. Most, not all. I'll admit, I did not get all the way through it. My plate comes out, and there it is. Salmon. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's cooked to perfection. There's a nice char on both sides. They grilled it, clearly. Excellent seasoning on it. You dig the fork into it. Oh, it just flakes off so gently and so beautifully. You lift it up to your mouth, and the aroma wafts into your nostrils. And it's just perfect. Thank you, Horn, for punctuating that for me. I have my window open, so I don't know if you all heard the car horn, but I'm not going to edit it out so you can all know that it was there. I don't know why people are honking the horn in the middle of my neighborhood. That's another story. Anyway, so you get that meat. It's wonderful, it's delicious, and it's nutritious, and the protein, and the good, and the muscle building, and yes, I love it! Give me more of it! Would you like any sort of vegetables to go on the side with that, sir? No. Away with you, fell demon. Get back your vegetables. I don't want them. Anyway, so, yeah, just kind of throwing that out there. Thank God for the floods, so we can all partake in the wonderful, delicious gloriousness that is meat. I love it. And I do apologize for the short episode yesterday. I guess this is kind of a short one today, too. But, it's just something that struck with me, and I understand not everyone is a big fan of the Bible. But, I am. Especially when it tells me that I can eat meat, finally! After the flood says eat meat. So I'm going to eat meat. Lots of it. As much as I can get, and then some more on the side. It's lovely, it's beautiful, it's delicious, it's glorious! And I will, probably go have some right now. So, yes. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, a like rating down below would be very much appreciated. If not, a dislike rating and a nasty comment telling me to eat healthier or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. I'm probably not going to do it anyway. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.